Don't tell me you want a better Nigeria because that's a lie. What you want is what is happening now. Because we see you post videos of, you know, things that are disgraceful about our country. We see you post the defeat of our military and you post it with a lot of glee and you are happy. You mock them. You mock people who risk their lives for you on a daily basis. And you are happy. Now, away from that, it would be insensitive and nonsensical for you to tell me that people in their 40s, 50s, looking back with the benefit of hindsight, would not be able to recalibrate and tell that, at this time, what we're facing would be happening to us. Yes, yes. If you are sincere with yourself, if you look back in time, now take your mind back there, see the events and see the trends of things that were happening, see how we crumbled and collapsed industries. Because I remember in the 80s, a lot of things were in Nigeria that are no more. So tell me, when you started to collapse the state structure, when you started to steal state resources, when you started to sell things to your friends and cronies just because you had the powers, you were heading for a disaster, but you did not care. You knew. Those of you who did it, you knew. And tell me how, because as a little boy, I had been beaten by people who did not know me before. I had been punished. Yes, they didn't know me. They beat me. They beat me in the presence of my parents for acting not right. I remember there was a day it was raining so heavily, and I got in the rain and I swam in the dirty water. I didn't know that a neighbor of mine, some houses away, was watching me. And after the rain had ended, he came to our house in front of my parents and he told my parents what I did, that I slept, underneath the dirty water. I soaked myself in it. And for that reason, he gave my parents reason as to why he would, spank me. And he spanked me in the presence of my parents. And there was no ill feelings because he felt that he would do the same thing to his children. And my parents were grateful. But of course, in today's world, those things are non-existent. I'm talking about our generation and how things were. Now, juxtapose this against a people who, in their presence, thousands, hundreds, and millions of children are out of school on a daily basis, and they saw them, they walked past, they drove past them. I'm talking about northern Nigeria. They drove in their SUVs past children that were supposed to be the future of their generation, the future of their nation. And they drove past them, they watched them, they saw them carry plates, walked miles every day of their lives. They were even happy that they were in position to distribute handouts to those children whenever they came to them. They gave them food, as if that was all that was to life. Now tell me, for people who did that and are still allowing such kind of culture to be entrenched till this very day without batting an eyelid, the North currently has over 15 million out of school children. And you ask why banditry thrives. You ask why terrorism thrives. There's no question. Amongst them, you still have people who negotiate with bandits. So tell me that these people were not intent on making the country unlivable. I mean the leaders, not the peasants, not the bandits, because they had a responsibility. They had resources. They had budgetary allocations to take care of situations like this. Then you have somebody who would come on TV and say that because the government left them unattended. Your region is not the only region that exists in Nigeria. Nigeria has the Southwest. Awolowo provided free education for its people. The Southeast did its bits. The South did its bits. But you left your people. You betrayed your future. You betrayed your future. The first verse of the Quran revealed ever was Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaqa. That read in the name of your Lord who creates. that indicates that your Lord is interested in education. And the Prophet ﷺ said that seek knowledge, even if it takes you to China. Because as at that time, even till this very moment, China was the farthest region of the world. So the Prophet advised that you should seek knowledge, even if it take you out of your comfort zone. But here we are, the people who claim to be the original Muslims, the good Muslims in Nigeria. When anything happens, you are the ones who carry everything on your head. You want to kill people in the name of religion. You want to defend the Prophet. You feel that any other person who's a Muslim is not as Muslim as you are. You are the ones who have abdicated the very foundation and fundamentals of the religion, which is the search for knowledge. You have betrayed your people by, number one, making them illiterate. Number two, impoverishing them so that you can lord over them. You have created and built a people that are powerless, and nobody's powerless. That's the knowledge that you don't have. Nobody's powerless. The person you think is powerless will seek other means of having power. So these people have sought powers through the barrels of the guns, and they have sought the forest for refuge. They have sought the desert for fortress. Now, who are their victims? It is us, the same poor people. Tell me, anybody who would look at children. I have children, you can hear in the background, those are my children talking. Anybody who can look at children, whether yours, whether other people's children, you can look at children suffering without batting an eyelid. You are evil, and you have created evil. I'm talking to the leaders of the North. You have created a problem that is making Nigeria unlivable for the rest of us. And when they talk to you, you want to pander to the emotions of the bandits that are dealing with us. What accord, what agreements do you have with them? You have created a monster that you cannot tame anymore. And it has gone beyond your powers. It is affecting all of us. Every time we brought about the idea of secession or disintegration or resource control, as it may be, you were quick to oppose it. Because the lifeline, Nigeria has become a lifeline since you have destroyed your region. It is painful when we see all these things happen in the country and we feel helpless. There's nothing we can do. And you are still there. Your leaders are there. What kind of people are you? I'm talking about the youth of the North now. What kind of people are you? You cannot hold your people accountable. You cannot hold your leaders accountable. When there was protests, NSAS, it was the people of the South. But you people went to sleep. The first day or the second day you came out. And after that second day, you told yourselves, I don't know the kind of meetings you had amongst yourselves, and told yourselves that no, this was not worth it. It was a plot to bring your own person down because your person was in power. And you went to sleep. Today you cannot rest. You cannot sleep that sleep anymore. Because you are complicit in this whole evil that is going on in the country. Northern youth should rise up. It's time for you to rise up from your slumber. Your silence and your complicity have destroyed our country. Your people have destroyed the fabric of our nation. Your leaders. Anytime your people are not in power, it is trouble for the country. And you people have been so coward to the point that you do not think for yourself. It's what your leaders say. I have grown to a point where I know when my father and my mother are wrong. They tell me things, I respectfully disagree with them. But you people are the most foolish people because all of you sleep and put your heads in one place. When is it? Look at divergence of opinion against and for Tinubu. From his people, there are people who support, there are people who don't support. You people are anywhere you see a people with uniformity of thought and agreement, whether right or wrong, it means those people are cursed. It is therefore time for you people of the northern Nigeria, most especially the youth, to rise up against your own government. Demand accountability from them, and only then can you be free. Thank you.